was Tom Perry at Paramount who suggested to Paramount that I might be the best one to direct the film. Jeff Katzenberg was there at the time and agreed with Tom that I could be the very best choice to do the film.
And when Gene heard Robert Wise, his ears perked up, because Gene's favorite film, I understand, is The Day the Earth Stood Still.
I've always been a great fan of his. Well, I had met Bob while we were both on a seminar. We had a drink together afterward and decided that it would be nice to do some science fiction together someday if it ever happens.
Overall, he got the understanding of Star Trek is this beautiful science fiction storytelling that did parallel Bob's belief in a good story.
Of course, things have come a long way since I started. I came out here to Los Angeles in 1933, started directing in 43.
He worked with some of the top producers and directors of the time, ultimately leading to Orson Welles, who was making Citizen Kane and chose Bob to be the film editor of that classic. Certainly one of the enduring things about Citizen Kane when you look at it is Orson Welles' use of deep focus. And Bob Wise really liked that and employed that quite a bit on the movies he later made.
He is the ultimate director, the complete director. He knows every facet of filmmaking. He has a gentle assertiveness that very few people in life have. When you ask a question of Bob, you'll get an answer. If you can't, he'll work it out with you, or we will explore it together.
Just the most genuine human being I've ever met, and I consider myself very, very privileged indeed to have worked with him.
I believe the best aspect of any great filmmaker is knowing who to trust and who you can collaborate with. So Bob made some decisions that for the first time in his life, he would jump into the film without a finished script.
We didn't know because we had to start shooting, and we kept writing and writing. Towards the end, the last week or so of shooting, I would get reverse writes and rewrites so often. Used to not just put a date on it, but time of day. And the actors would all look at it, and I would look at it and want certain changes and send it back to the writer, and they'd make them again. So the actors, having been in it so long, really all had ideas about how it should go and what they would say. I remember when I started on the film, we got all the cast together, and I said to them, I'm very pleased to be here and in the midst of such legends, because you have become legends by this time.
And so he didn't tend to get in the way or think he had a better idea or something, and he would say, well, just get me from here to here, and it'll be great. And he was just so gentlemanly.
As a director, I would have had a nervous breakdown, knowing that his script is not done, the special effects are not working, and I've got to get it out by Christmas.
But Bob was put in a very compromising position of this incredible release date and a movie that really didn't look like it was going to get done on time, even though his work had been done.
So we had to push like mad to get the film done. As a matter of fact, that's the only film I think I ever made I didn't have a sneak preview.
For an artist to let go of work that isn't to 100% of his vision is a very painful and difficult thing. You can look back now 20 years and think about it. I don't think he ever got a chance to finish his vision.
And just like anybody in your life, you have unfinished business. Bob went 20 years from the theatrical release till the director's edition came out, and here we are 22 years later.
They're doing a great job. Very pleased with the advances we made and the way the film is going to look when we get it ready to go out and be seen again.
He was happy, and it was that smile that I'll always remember.